It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie John, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, for the Grizzlies, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before. Kenny has said it many times. It could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year and winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that didn't look like much on paper last year, beginning this season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Conley, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Allen kicks to Randall. Pocket 6. Here's Gasol. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Sloan. Lopez a screen. Pass to Johnson. Green with the block. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Now here is Conley. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lopez against Gasol. Conley with it for 3. They grab their own miss. Randolph can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. Their number one priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, we want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into. Sounds like your kind of place, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, that's for 2.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here is Ellington. Lopez a screen. Here's Sloan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Lopez at the elbow. That's good from 17 feet away.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Randolph, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first.
And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph enjoyed an outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
And, you know, ironically, by taking more of a backseat to front court make Marc Gasol, Randolph played better, the best rebound rate of his career.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw drops for Randolph.
And for the Grizzlies, they had to be encouraged by Randolph's play after signing him to that extension. I mean, he'd been set back by the knee injury, but he came back in a big way.
And Zach Randolph drops them both.
And Randolph happy to be back in Memphis. He said, this is home. This is where I belong. And look, he's helped establish this team as a power in the Western Conference. And for me, this is the right place for him to be.
Now here's Lopez. 8 feet away. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Gasol. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Conley. He kicks to Randolph. Good defensive work there by Young.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Sloan passes to Johnson. He feeds it to Young. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Thaddeus Young.
Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Now Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Allen with the drive. Tries it from 9. He squares up and sinks it. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Sloan. Feeds it to Johnson. Kicks it to Lopez. Rejected by Randolph.
Memphis foul called.
Shot, gentlemen.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your
Thaddeus
Nets.
Young provides a lot of things.
Thaddeus Young.
Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him
2
into
shots.
almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside too.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Outside Conley. They kick it out to Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Green's got his first points in this one.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the three. He started the season strong in that department. He kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Now Conley after the missed three from Joe Johnson. Conley dishes to Randolph. Can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. The feed to Ellington. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Lopez. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two. Lopez has got his second basket of the night. Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of you in terms of how they try to wear you down. The Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in lowest turnovers per game. 16th in shooting percentage. And for lowest opponent scoring per game, they've got some work to do there.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bargnani has checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Sloan, covered by Conley. Johnson, a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a three-point game. Good looking screen by Gasol. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Randolph can't hit.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Again, the miss by Johnson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dishes it to Gasol. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to Cleveland. Here's Sloan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good.
Joe Johnson.
And the Nets lead by 3. Now here is Conley. Passes it to Chalmers. Outside, Green. Conley kicks to Randolph. Memphis moving it around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Yeager. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching. Started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies. And really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
Now here is Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Here's a look at some stats for Chalmers, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but He just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Pass to Barnes. Launches a three. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn trailing. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Robinson a screen on Chalmers. Sloan. Rebounded by Chalmers.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Now the dish to Lee. Pass to Gasol. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
.122 left here in the opening quarter.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Here's Sloan, covered by Barnes. Sloan passes to Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Thomas Robinson.
And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Sparky said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right fit for a team, but the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. Looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them.
Robinson hits them both. 1:02 left in the first. To the middle, stolen by Robinson. And here comes the break. Here's Bargnani, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Here's Wright after the basket by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Chalmers with it, and Bargnani picks him up defensively.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Here's Sloan, defended by Gasol. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Bogdanovich. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Sloan shot is off.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And that's it. Coach Lionel Hollins known for his no-nonsense style, but he'll tell you he's still got a good sense of humor.
I told them all, you can joke with me, you can laugh at me. I'm not perfect. You'll see me hobbling out there on the court. You'll see me stumble as I'm trying to show you a defensive move. It's funny. There was a time when you wouldn't be laughing because I'd be kicking your butt, but that time is long past.
I still don't think that Coach Hollins is anyone to be trifled with, and I think the net players would agree with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I know they've got that one figured out. And I do, too, as a matter of fact. The last thing anybody on the team better be doing is laughing at Lionel Hollins. Just ask Darren Williams.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Zach Randolph is out there with Barnes, and it's Wright in at the center position.
Zach Randolph.
Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers, even though he still plays under the rim.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Green's checked in. And Zach Randolph drops them both.
And, you know, for Randolph, he's been in the league so long and still puts up double-double numbers. Averaged a double-double in 8 of his last 10 seasons. Remarkable.
Now, here's Lopez. Johnson outside. Back to Lopez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And for Zach Randolph, at his experience level, to put up 15 and 10 or better, the last player to do that back in 1999. So it's a rare feat.
And watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of Clark ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch. Back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Green. A steal. Here's Sloan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lopez, a screen on Green. Johnson kicks to Young. Grizzlies with the rebound. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
And so here's Memphis. Following the bucket by the Nets. Conley kicks to Allen. Here's Randolph. Good defensive work there by Young. Brooklyn leading by 5.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Allen. Right side, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allen. Looking to end the run. Memphis the rebound. And another shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-to-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
And both free throws good for Green.
You know, with Jeff Green, the one thing you can say about him is he's been durable, especially since he'd had the unforeseen heart issue in 2011 for which he needed season-ending surgery. Since then, over the past 3 full seasons, he's played in 81, 82, and 78 games.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And talking about Jeff Green, I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm rooting for him to finally put it all together to gain and maintain the confidence and really to fulfill the vast max potential we all know that he had.
If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Tony Allen third.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Conley kicks to Randall. To the inside. Johnson with the block. Now here's Ellington. Not a lot of room. Down low. Screened by Young. And stolen by Wright. Allen right side. And that one falls. Coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. He dishes it to Lopez. Banked in off the glass. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Wright. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 5 on the clock. Randolph can't hit.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Feeds to Sloan. He kicks it to Lopez. Screened by Young. Lopez dishes to Johnson. Excellent D there from Allen.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Conley. Randolph a screen. Conley into the lane. Off the screen. Randolph can't hit. Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against Denver. Johnson outside. Young sets a screen for Johnson. Inside. Lopez, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Conley, the pass to Wright. They set the pick. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, Allen. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Nets call timeout. All right, now, I want everyone here in the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets dancers.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He said their plan was run their offense through Allen. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Chalmers with the screen on Johnson. Now, here's Chalmers. Ellington defending. Pocket 6. Allen drives in. Rejected by Bargnani. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Johnson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. Here's Lee. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Lee's got his first points of the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Over to the left wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Bargnani. And he gets the bucket. Bargnani's got his second bucket.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And Chalmers kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Gasol. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Marc Gasol has become one of the league's most proficient post scorers. I mean, how about the footwork on that low block? He is a load down low.
Here's Bogdanovich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Up top, Ellington off the screen. Jump shot is good.
Ellington.
Ellington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Randolph a screen. Barnes kicks to Chalmers. Five to shoot. And stolen by Ellington. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ellington. Robinson drives in. Good D by Lee.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Now, here's Chalmers. Following the miss by Thomas Robinson. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. There's a screen by Robinson. Ellington kicks to Robinson. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Robinson's got 6 points.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
Now here's Barnes. Kicks it to Gasol. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Robinson kicks to Bogdanovich. Lee with the steal. The feed to Chalmers. Picked by Lee. And Chalmers kicks to Lee. 6 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. Lee's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time.
Nets leading by 7. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Ellington kicks to Bogdanovich. Robinson dishes to Ellington. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Nets passing it around. Here's Hollis Jefferson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lee outside. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Marc Gasol.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
All right, now, I want everyone here in the
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back at closely contested first half so far.
Lopez with a rock-solid quarter. He has 11 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well. Also, just battling hard on every possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, Donald Short out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Young. Then it's Brooke Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Clock at 4. Randolph gets to Green. Good on the triple. Green's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Sloan dishes to Young. Rejected by Gasol. Conley with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Green. For the tie, and it's sent back by Lopez. And they're able to recover. The shot's good for Randolph.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Here's Sloan. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Memphis trailing here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Dishes it to Allen. Handoff inside. Defended by Young. Handoff can't hit.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
Kept alive, Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. And here's Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for their next game. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Johnson against Green. Lopez a screen. Johnson kicks to Sloan. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, and if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Now here is Conley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Young with the steal. Passes to Sloan. And it's right, sending it back. And here is Conley. Wright sets a screen for Conley. And Gasol now top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's 10 points for Jeff Green. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Brooklyn timeout call. All right now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next dancers.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Marc Gasol. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Wright sets a screen. Allen gets to Conley. Pass to Wright for the lead. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's Sloan. Joe Johnson on the wing. Down low. Lopez, no luck. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the miss by Michael Conley. Rejected by Gasol. And, oh, here we go with Green.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Slowing passes to Lopez. Johnson outside. They set the pick. Back to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Stats for him. Averaged about 8 points a game, just over 2 steals and 4 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets. Conley dishes to Gasol. Feed away. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low. And the Grizzlies, guys, a powerful post-play team. Mike Conley, though, is still the straw that stirs the drink. I mean, he may be the most underrated point guard in our league. His quickness and ability to penetrate the lane brings a great balance to their offense.
Here's Conley after Joe Johnson's score. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Clark, Brandon Wright was moving all over the league last year, all over the map, traded twice, once from Dallas to Boston, then again sent to Phoenix where he finished up the season.
Kevin, he was only with Boston for 8 games after the trade. He seemed to find a better home when he was with Phoenix.
And for Wright, being traded twice, he's one of those players that is so efficient, but in small doses. So really the ultimate bitch guy to come in and give you minutes in the post.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Young. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Johnson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Barnes is checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley.
You know, I think that will ultimately be Wright's role going forward. A great bench option. Despite all the trades, last year he was still extremely efficient as a scorer.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
He's off on the second.
And Marc Gasol, surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Lee. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Chalmers kicks to Gasol. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Gasol's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. For Brooklyn, they've gone a somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Woo. Info and entertainment.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Nuggets in Denver. Barnes sets a screen for Chalmers. Good-looking screen by Gasol. 4 on the clock, and Bargnani sends it back, and he gets it back. And it's right missing. The Nets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Bargnani a screen on Chalmers. The dish to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Robinson. To tie. Another one falls to Brooklyn.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Wright sets a screen. Barnes passes to Lee. Gasol against Bargnani. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Lee. 16 points for Marc Gasol.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Bogdanovich to the inside. Robinson. Barnes grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Now Chalmers. Pass to Lee. He dishes it to Gasol. The 3 from Chalmers, and he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bogdanovich dishes to Sloan. Picked by Bargnani. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he sinks the second. Here is Chalmers. Wright sets a screen. Feeds to Barnes. Lee outside. Barnes kicks to Randolph. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. 2
seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sloan passes to Bogdanovich. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Check it out. vet, this is what it's about. Before the BDP conflict with MC Shan. Around the time with Shantae, just to where Roxanne. I used to wake up every morning and see my...
Brooklyn with the ball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Wright in at the 5.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Allen dishes to Conley. Outside, Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Zach Randolph taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Randolph drops them both.
So far in the game for Randolph, he has 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Kicks to Lopez. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. There's a good screen. The feed to Conley. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Here's Sloan. Inside, here's Lopez. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lopez a screen. Johnson outside. And there's the call on Brandon Wright. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gasol's checked in. To tie it up. Ellington kicks to Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Randolph. Allen outside. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Green missing again. Brooklyn trailing. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Sloan passes to Young. That ties the game.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ellington kicks to Sloan. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
And that one falls for Ellington. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Ellington. And the Nets lead by 4.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Gasol's in the post. Lopez is there. Picked by Randolph. Conley kicks to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Johnson outside. Lots of room. Kept alive. Tries again. Here's Young. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Green kicks to Gasol. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Allen.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Johnson goes in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Johnson!
Here's Conley.
All right now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court.
Allen kicks to Randall. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the
The Nets with the lead. Here's Sloan. Johnson the screen. Sloan dishes to Johnson. Rejected by Randall. And the wide open shot from Green. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Ellington with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Sloan kicks to Young. Johnson against Randolph. Shot clock at 5. And it's Johnson penetrating. Another miss by Johnson.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, here comes Johnson all alone. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall. They're just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Pass to Allen. He kicks to Randolph. Back to Allen. And he makes good on the left hand. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Sloan. He feeds it to Johnson.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Screen. Ellington the pass to Johnson.
Well, Joe Johnson in this one, he's got 13 points and some good assists too, 4 of them.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Well, that's a long in the 4th quarter, shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Lopez kicks to Johnson. Green against Lopez. Somehow the Bulls can try D against Roy. Lopez has got 11 in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Conley. Green, the screen. Conley dishes to Green. No good. Good D by Johnson.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
This is to Gasol. From deep, Green. 15 points for Jeff Green.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Lopez gets to Sloan. Down low. Young's shot is off. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
2 minutes to go in game 2.
Picked by Randolph. Outside, Conley. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Pulls it. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. He's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead.
Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Johnson kicks to Sloan. Young with no 2:38 left to play in the final quarter. Now John Conley, hit by Randall. Conley gets to Gasol. 6 to shoot. He closes that ball. Gasol has got 4 points now in the quarter. Left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. Conley with it. Over in the corner. Gasol. Gasol is got it. Driving the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. There's 57 seconds left in the game. And there's Conley outside.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. There's Cortez. Some solid defense from Gasol. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He's got 8 points and a huge assist tally, which is all the more impressive.
He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And his passing continues.
Between the shot clock and the game clock, and that's what got the intentional foul.
At the line for hits, Jeff Green, 2 shots.
First, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to hit the second one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And now we have the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Michael Conley at the line for 2.
The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mark, this team seems to have a rhythm going and building on some great momentum. What's been the key to the success this group is having?
We're working. You know, we sacrificing for each other. I think we're doing a better job on that. And you know, we don't get much practice, but we're getting good work in.
Well, congratulations, Mark. Keep it going, guys. Over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Well, Marc Gasol is right in the middle of the conversation about the best centers in the NBA. If you're talking strictly about defense, well, Gasol is the conversation. It's just not about D, as we saw tonight. He got tremendous offensive game as well. Did you see that turnaround?
Woo. He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.